This is
Naathan.
2 ways. Oh shit, my bad.
Let's start again. That was actually a good start. Naathan,
Hello.
you moved into your new house recently.
Yes.
How's that been?
It's good. Yeah, the main reason, because he does mainly the financial stuff.
Yeah.
And I loved it because of the space. So now with the 3 boys, and we're up at 4 a.m. You know, we're smashing, we're grinding, we're going from gym to work, then to boxing, and then working like videos wise. I think it's really good. You know. Yeah.
Gym to work to boxing. So boxing in the evening.
Yeah.
How many nights a week?
So boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, Tuesday, Thursday only.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's hectic. Yeah.
Why? Do you want to fight, or do you just feel fit?
No.
You want to fight?
Yeah, I want to fight. Yeah.
What about you, Arjun?
Yeah, I want to fight.
Really?
Yeah.
When's your first fight?
Oh, we didn't know yet, but they want to nominate us. So
Really?
I don't know what that means.
What's
but
the place called?
Built different?
Yeah.
Mad environment, bro.
Yeah, really.
You should come.
Because I actually was when I was in Melbourne, I looked into a boxing gym
Yeah.
because I wanted to do it just for fitness, and I called a couple of places, and this place called me back saying, "Yeah, look, we're happy to have you," and they said, "What's your goal out of it?" And I said, "Oh, just to build my fitness and like learn the skill." And they said, "Yeah, that's fine, but we're like a fight gym. Like we'll give you about 6 to 8 months of training, and then you start sparring." And then after sparring, we'll give you another 3 months. So after about a year, you have your first fight. And I was like, fuck.
Wow.
And then I was thinking about it and I wanted to do it. And then unfortunately, I moved back to Darwin, so I didn't do it. But yeah, I was actually getting keen for that.
Yeah. No.
Except for like the concussion side of it.
Yeah. You get like little. This is from yesterday.
Yeah, is
little
it?
gashes, but it's like nothing crazy. If you spar the right people,
Yeah.
if you spar like a dickhead just swinging, you're gonna get hurt.
Really?
It's probably him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit him back at the heads and stuff.
What ounce gloves are they?
16s.
16s.
Yeah, so a bit heavier. So
Yeah.
I think amateurs fight at 16s, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other depends, yeah.
And head guard. So.
So you spar?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Really?
I started the gym sparring.
Really?
Yeah. I walked in and they're like, spar. I sparred the coach and gave me a black eye.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Did he go easy or not?
Yeah. It was going easy.
He was going easy.
With a gun, bro.
It's my
Fucking hell.
it was my first session. He was good-ish. He was good when he first went. So then I popped up and he's like, oh, he might be the same. And he just fucking, what?
Because he's got the reach.
He's got the reach, bro. Yeah.
Wow, because there's levels to it, eh? Like,
There
it's
is.
not just... How much better are you now than when you first started?
When I'd say I got natural talent, but like I'm very unfit,
Yeah.
and that's what gets me. Like yesterday, I went 3 rounds straight, and I was just gassed by the third.
You cooked.
It was my coach, and then it was him, and then it was another fella, and by the third one, I was like, just like taking hits, trying to dodge. Yeah, but like, yeah, I'm decent. I don't know. Someone else had to judge it, really, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And you copping knocks in the head or what?
Yeah, this was my first sparring session that I got knocked a bit.
Really?
Yeah. Because normally I'm the long range fighter, so I'm out of there. This one I was just tired, so I couldn't move back. So I was just,
What do you mean? Like you're just keeping your reach normally?
Yeah. I normally just jab to a counter, like Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Not like not like him, but like that's how I fight.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
far away. But if you're gassed out, bro, I'm on the back foot. I'm just on the ropes.
And your muscles are feeling it as well, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Is it more like muscle fatigue first and then your breath goes out? Or is it first?
It's not even breath, honestly, bro. It's your arms.
Really?
For me, it's my shoulder because
Yeah.
I popped it out a couple of times. Same with him, and it just gets sore.
Yeah.
So I'm just always throwing it, but now I can't throw it. And then it's your legs and your heels.
Yeah.
For me, like your arch, and then it's your like breath. For me, at least.
Because you're holding up your hands the whole time.
Yeah. It's just always this, and you're always throwing as well.
Yeah.
It's not really. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's breath too much
Yeah.
to the later rounds, but
Fuck. That's sick, man.
yeah,
How long have you been going for? A few months?
3-4 months.
3-4 months.
Yeah.
So 4 a.m. Why 4 a.m.?
If I didn't go at 4 a.m., it's like 4 to 5 a.m. If I didn't go 5 a.m., I get home, then I have to go to gym again. And then
Yeah.
by the time I get home from gym, it's like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. And then
Yeah.
I have to cook dinner or eat dinner. Then it's 9 o'clock and I can't work.
Yeah.
So if I go 5 a.m., go to work, get back, I can work from 4:30 to 8, eat dinner. That whole space I'm working.
Do you burn out?
I do. But I've, like the recent video I posted, I've gotten better. And this is what comes back to the having a partner.
Yep.
Just to ground you. But yeah, I've gotten better at it. I just take time off. I legit go walking, stuff like that.
Really?
But I used to burn out a lot. 2 days, like a couple weeks, every couple of weeks, 2 days off.
And like you're getting sick, burnt out, or you just like
It's
you're just tired?
Sick. Yeah.
You're sick?
I get like the flu. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, headaches.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's bad.
Because I've been waking up at 5:30 as well,
Yeah.
and luckily my work starts at 9, so it's a pretty big gap. So I go to the gym at 5:30, and I go to bed like reasonably late, probably 11, 10:30 ish, and then I have to not have to, but I prefer having a nap before going to work. Otherwise, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just
Smashed.
cooked. Yeah, I'm just like smashed.
I'll be honest. One thing actually that's been changing it that I haven't been burnt out in ages is this thing called Sleep Agent. I don't know
Okay.
if you had it, bro. It is the best thing. It's like some dodgy white powder that you put in your drink before you go to sleep, like 15 minutes before.
Yeah.
And it's got passion flower in it that makes you sleepy. So it's not, was it melatonin?
It's a
Melatonin.
mix of different herbs.
Yeah.
Or like flour and stuff like that, and you just take it and you just
It
knocks
just
you out.
You
deep
just
sleep.
pass out.
And it makes the quality of your sleep better
Yeah.
as well, not just making you fall
And
asleep.
I tried it because when I first went in the house, we didn't have it. So I slept from 12 to 4 and I was just dead the whole next day. And then I got Sleep Agent, 12 to 4, but with Sleep Agent, full REM sleep, I was amazing the next day. Got
So
up,
only 4 hours sleep.
Yeah, but
and
like
you're
it's
just deep sleep.
Yeah. Try it, bro. I'll bring you some powder and a white bag.
Do you worry with those things though that you start relying on them?
Shit.
I rely on it, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
I rely on it.
Like you just you got to bring it to a friend's house and shit. Like
No, not bad.
It's not like caffeine though. Like you don't get withdrawals or anything because it's a passion flower. It's not. What is it? Melatonin? Is that the stuff that makes you go to sleep?
It's just not melatonin because melatonin replaces your hormones.
Yeah, this one
Whereas
just.
this is promotes the secretion of it, promotes it. So if you don't take it, it doesn't. You don't need it, but it just helps you sort of get into that stage of like fall asleep. But melatonin replaces it gives you melatonin, and then
Yeah.
your body's saying, "Oh, I don't need melatonin anymore." So when you get off it, your body doesn't sleep because it hasn't got the melatonin coming in. So this one just promotes it. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like steroids, when you take too much testosterone,
Yeah.
your body says, "I don't need testosterone
Yeah.
anymore."
Yeah.
You get off to steroids,
Withdrawals.
your balls are small pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this doesn't do that.
Nah,
No.
that's
No.
the reason we did it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done it.
Where'd you find it? Just online
Oh,
somewhere.
you found it, eh?
ASN.
You sent.
ASN, right. They have it.
It's like, bro, it's always gets sold out, bro. I was about like 2 tubs sometimes.
You're
It's so,
kidding.
bro,
Yeah.
it's so good, bro.
I've promoted it to everyone.
My whole family's on
We
it.
just have like little white bags. We just give to everyone. Remember Karen? I walked up with a
Little white plastic bag. Bring it to the airport. Security like, what the fuck is this?
Larry got me on it.
Larry,
Larry.
okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gave me in a white bag first. Yeah. He's like, Arjun, you want this? I'm like, what is it? He's like, Sleep Agent. Went to his house. He gave me a white bag. I'm like,
Hey.
okay. Got it home. Was knocked down. I went the next day, bought a whole tub and gave it to him, and he loved it as well.
And how's it waking up on it? Or is it fine?
Depends, you know. If you want like if you're gonna have full 8 hours, it's fine. Like you wake up amazing. But if you have 4, you have to interrupt it with the alarm. So it's alright. It's probably the same, I'd say. Yeah. But after when you're at work, that's the main one. I'm not doing these ones. I'm like awake.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like that first day I was just like at my desk. Now I'm like boom, 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 boom.
Tell them about the car rides after
Yeah,
work.
bro. It's dangerous. I don't know. Yeah.
After work, we have to call each other. We
Yeah.
made a rule. We call each other after work so we don't crash on the way, like fall asleep on the way home.
It's a bit. Yeah. I don't know if my iron level or something. I'm just like
With Sleep Agent?
no without.
Without it.
Before,
But now you're fine.
No, yeah, I'm decent.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, but it's not too bad now. Sleep Engine has been like it's good, bro. It's helped us. Like where I've been burning out, now I'm not burning out so much.
Wow. Because I have that. Because if you're going to bed at 10:30, like I am, and waking up at 5:30, that's 7 hours of sleep. Like it's pretty optimal. They recommend 8 hours, but 7 hours is fine. Sometimes, like when I'm going to bed at 11:30, it's pushing 5 hours of sleep. That's when I start to feel it. That's when I'm like, fuck, I need a nap. And like at 12 p.m., you sort of burn out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you burn out during the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just keep topping up on caffeine.
Yeah. See, I
Yeah.
don't use coffee or anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just don't want to start.
And you get up at
Nah.
5 a.m. No coffee, no caffeine.
No caffeine. Nah.
That's like Stana. Stana's the same.
No, I just don't want to rely on it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I pre-workout, bro.
Really? Yeah. You got it down at 8. I look at the people in the gym in the morning sometimes and I'm like, fuck, how do you have that much energy? And then
Yeah.
pre-workout.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
dancing in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Then I get home, I'm like, all right. Stan is done because he doesn't take caffeine either. So he gets home, he has a nap.
That's what I do. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
You're
just-
cooked.
I'm going to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lunchtime, I have a coffee like this, and then I'm fine. And then throughout the day, the rest I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Caffeine in the morning, coffee during the day, and then done.
Yeah. Where do you work?
NTSD, it's a Northern Territory School of Distance Education, just an IT multimedia fella.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just do, that's where I learnt my video skills.
Really?
Mainly, that's where I started. When I first started, I was doing IT, and then they wanted me to start doing photos. I was like, oh, I like this, and then I just went all in.
So when did you like first get a passion for videography?
Oh, when did I know?
Yeah.
Probably 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, well, it's weird because like you don't know until you look back at it. Back when I was like a kid, I always had a camera with me.
Yeah.
My mom's camera, I used to take it out and stuff. I didn't think of it until now. I was like, oh, maybe I was into it the whole time. And I like to think that.
Yeah.
But 2 years ago, I bought my first camera. No, actually, sorry, I borrowed my mom's camera. It was a little shitty Canon, and then I bought this one, same one,
Sony A6 400.
500. Yeah,
500. Yep.
And then it came in a shoebox, as I remember. And then then I just started doing gigs here and there, and people loved it. So yeah,
Really?
so it got,
Because I got told that you had a fascination for it in school as well, or is that not true?
Yeah, no, I did photography. This is what I mean. Like, I loved it, but I didn't think it would be a career for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I look back at it, I always had a camera with me. I was taking photos. I made edits when I was in like year 7, like of skiing, my parents skiing or holidays. I'd make edits of rap videos, like back in the day. Like, remember when we used to make those Nerf ball videos?
Yeah, like little spy. Like I'll dress up as a freaking spy in a puffer jacket. And like,
Really?
Yeah, and we used to edit them with my brother, green screens and stuff. This is when I was a kid. So now I look back at it, I'm like, maybe I was. You know?
That's sick, man. That's the origin story. Like Logan Paul and Jake Paul have a similar story, where when they were young, they always had a camera. They were always recording them doing weird stuff. And people find it cringy, obviously, at the start. Like they were in probably year 6, year 5, posting these videos.
Yeah.
And people are like, what the hell are you doing? But then that transitions into it.
No, yeah, I do believe that, yeah. But like I could have gone multiple ways, I reckon. Like I liked a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But cameras was a big one.
Really?
Yeah.
So how'd you turn it into a hobby and then a paying job?
Well, I kind of started it off just to be a hobby, and then I was told that I could make money from it. So I think my first paid gig was a real estate shoot with Abby's mum.
Yep.
That was when I first started. Remember that? It was like I was shocking. I had this Gamma ass camera with like the most zoomed in lens for a real estate shoot. Does not make sense. But when I first started the hobby, I bought it and I took it to shoot hunting videos with the boys, and I was just doing gym videos, all just for free. And then this, that, and then someone asked me to do a shoot for them. I was like, oh. And then they said they're gonna pay me. I never asked. Right. I was like, oh shit. I said I can do it for free. They said no, we'll pay you. I was like, oh, there we go. Then that's how it started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you realize you can actually charge.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a barrier, right? Like even getting over the imposter syndrome of being able to charge someone, having the courage to be like, all right, this is my service. That's how much it's going to cost.
Oh yeah, there's a big imposter syndrome in the filming industry.
Really?
Big one. Like, and if you were to go to a coach or like an expert in the industry, they'd probably say charge this much, like thousands of money, so it's $1,000, and you'll hear charging like $150. Like, oh,
right,
shit. But the moment you step up, the moment I charged more, and I got accepted, I'm like, oh fuck. So now this is my new baseline.
Yeah,
it's just going boom, 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 boom.
Well, that's the thing, bro. Like, you could charge. Unless you have heaps of competitors which are doing very similar things to you, you've got the world's your oyster in terms of charging. Like, you can charge anything. I saw a video where this guy was, had a service-based business, and he was charging, say, $500 for whatever he was doing. And then he spoke to his mentor who was doing the same thing, and she just said, just try charging $2,000 for the same exact product to someone different. And he was like, no, I'm not doing, like, what the hell? I can't do that. Yeah. And then 2 weeks later, he thought about it, did it, and the person's like, yeah, sweet. I'll do 2,000. And he was like, what? And then from then on, he just kept doing it.
Yeah.
Because there's no like limit. Like if you're say a plumber or an electrician and there's 20 others in your thing, then you have to price match them, but you don't have to.
No, yeah, it's a creative industry. You don't have to. If you're the only one doing these type of videos, then you can do whatever you want, really. But you obviously got to make it realistic, and you got to do it depending on who you're talking to. Like if you're talking to some rich guy, then you're gonna charge normal, but you can charge your normal rate. Where if you're working with someone that doesn't have too much money, but you want to still work with them, maybe for exposure or maybe just to help them out. Like I do a lot. I help people out a lot.
Yeah.
I will just change the dynamics of it. I'd say I do this, but we can bring the price down from here to this. If I don't do this effect, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Or I do discounts if you give me a shout out or like a review, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And pricing is a really hard thing, I'd say, honestly. I haven't got down pat at all. Yeah.
So there's such thing as getting it down pat.
Yeah. Once you get like, you have to like, I've seen it before. When I price, I charge project cost now. I don't do hourly.
Yeah.
But I've seen this thing where it's like, it shows you all the gear you use, and then all the people you use, and then depreciation of the assets, all the stuff, everything. And then at the bottom it says times by a percentage to equal the profit, and then that's your final figure, and it's like 20 grand or something. I've seen that. This is what filming industry is doing, like for big music videos and stuff.
Right.
And that's what I eventually want to get into if I was go down south. Yeah.
Get into that music videos.
Oh, just big set designs and stuff.
Yeah.
That's stuff that I think is cool. I haven't worked with too many people here, bro.
Really?
Yeah. It's just been myself and this guy and
Yeah.
Summer. Yeah.
What happens when someone approaches you and you've never done that type of video before? So if, a couple approach you and say, we want a wedding done, or we want this vlog done, or I'm sure that happened with your first gym video that you did for someone. What do you do there? Like, you kind of have to say yes, but what's that, like, say 3 or 4 day period before recording look like?
Yeah, so that's a good question, because I winged it. That's basically what I did. So I got my first wedding gig, and I've never done a wedding before, so I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And it was my first big gig, to be honest. So it actually went really well. I hired a photographer and then another videographer with me, and we went in together, and the end result was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But bro, I didn't know what to do. I was just like left to right. Oh yeah, pick me up here. But now I've got it all right. Like I've got like, you have to send out style guides, and you got to send out shot lists and stuff to people.
Okay.
And what shots they want. I just went in there. Yeah, I'll show up on this date and time. Shot in my camera gear.
That's what I picture. That's what I picture a videographer.
Yeah.
Like they just have full creative license, but I see.
Yeah, most of the time it's actually not like that. Most
Really?
of the time, yeah. When you do, you love it, but when you don't, it's just, you can't really do much about it. It's their product.
Yeah.
In the end, But yeah, bro, it's hectic. Back then, 4 days leading up to the event.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, do I have this? Do I have this? And then my batteries aren't charged. My 2 batteries I have. So I'm charging batteries while I'm filming.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
bro. Lots of things didn't go to plan. I was eating, and then the person was like, where's the photographer? I'm like, oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I full winged it.
And what about research? Like, are you looking up YouTube videos how to film a transition, or
Yeah,
what?
bro.
Like,
I'm looking up what a normal day of wedding filming looks like, and then what I wear. I don't know what I wear, so I just wore like full black. But like,
Gotcha.
what do people wear? And just stuff like that. Mainly, it's like how to what does the normal wedding filming look like? Am I miking them up? Am I doing that? Didn't do any of that, but just had one camera. Yeah, bro, I had one camera set up.
that's
scary.
sick, man. That is so sick.
But they didn't complain, did they? No, they actually loved it.
They loved it?
Yeah.
Because you can get caught up with analysis paralysis, man, and just like caught up in buying all the shit. Mm-hmm. Like this, I think that's what happened to me, honestly. Before I started this, bro, I just thought I'm going to buy everything. So when I need something, I'll have it. And like half the shit I don't even use. Like I've just got random mics and lenses and shit everywhere. Like you can just get caught up in that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's why they say, I forgot the saying. Is like the gear, you got
All the gear, no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could say that about me. I have a lot of gear that I don't use, just sitting there. Like I just buy random shit, like car mounts. I bought it. I've used it once, but it's good though. You'll use it eventually. You got everything here. I think, that you use, eh?
I think so, yeah. I mean, now it's like I've refined it and toned it down to like exactly what I need.
Yeah.
But yeah, even the other day, bro, I had to stop myself. Like I was planning on taking the studio out of this room and into the living room to do like sitting on the couches and videos like that. So it kind of feels more relaxed, comfortable.
Yeah.
And for that, I can't use these. I would need the standing holders. And I went into the shop and I was like, yeah, you guys got 2 of these. Yep, $220 each. And he starts pulling them out. I'm like, actually, I'll come back like in a few weeks, bro. Just leave them here.
Yeah.
It took a bit in me.
Yeah. That's true, bro.
Yeah.
You probably felt it when you bought the cameras and stuff.
100%.
You're like, oh, fuck, do I need it? Oh, do this. But I feel good after, actually. I'm not going to lie. It's
Really?
like buying clothes for me.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it, man, is like in 2 weeks' time, if you're at work and you're buying lunch every day for, say, $15 to $20 every day for 5 days a week, that's more than, 150, $200. If you can just save that for a month and buy a new lens.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or
that's
like
how I see it now.
when I make money from the videos and stuff,
Yeah.
all of it basically goes back into
Reinvest.
like all of it from last year went back. Like I had to buy my camera, and that was a lot. So like
Yeah.
buying camera and then the lights. If you really pull in the numbers, it goes back into the business, and that's got it's kind of steady now. I can stop and I can get on with my business and keep going up, but I had to do it. Otherwise, I would just been standstill.
Really?
Yeah, gear does matter to a certain extent
Yeah.
when you go into that level. Yeah.
Because videography must be the most expensive hobby.
Yeah, photography is like second, and videography is just extra. You gotta pay for lights and stuff now.
Yeah.
Photos you don't. You have to pay for like a camera, a lens, and then a flash.
Yeah.
And then for everything you'll pay for mics. Like I bought mics the other day. It's just random.
Just those ones that you put in your shirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
proper wedding ones.
Yeah.
Like it's Benny, bro. So yeah, videography is very expensive, but it's fulfilling. So
Yeah.
I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah. You did a video with Ty Tavisa, the UFC fighter.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? What happened there? Like, did he approach you? Did you approach him?
How did this happen? Oh yeah, I was at work. I got a message from his name's Muxy. He's you know him? He's a
No.
singer. He's a singer rapper in Darwin. I think he's in Darwin still. Anyway, he knows a DJ that does events, touring events.
Yeah.
And then Ty was coming to Darwin. They needed a videographer, so he recommended me. They got in touch with his management. They said yes. And this is when I first started, bro. So this is the same thing. Like I was like, I don't know what to fucking do. So I remember telling him, he's like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm doing a video with him. So I was like, yeah, do a video. It started off at meet them at Landmark.
Yeah.
So I rocked up with my little camera. they said that's the smallest camera I've ever seen. And I was like, bro. So,
Ty said that?
no, his management.
Oh,
did.
right.
I didn't really talk to Ty much.
Yeah.
I talked to him a little bit, crack jokes, but he was kind of just. I was just filming him most of the time.
Yeah.
So I'm filming this, that. They're telling me what to film and stuff. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, yeah. And then we went jet skiing.
Really?
They let me go on a jet ski. Yeah.
That is sick.
But
And you're
when I-
recording it?
Yeah, but I was recording it on my iPhone. Bro, I was just like wrong timing. If you got me now, poof. Back then I didn't have a drone. I didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
I had nothing, bro.
This
Like,
is when he was blowing up as well.
yeah.
This is not like when he was. This is when he's at peak.
Yeah.
He was high.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is when he just beat. He was gonna fight Francis, like in another two
He
fights.
just beat Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy, yeah. And he just rocked up, and yeah, he's a big fella, bro. I remember
Oh,
hugging
yeah.
him, bro. I gave him a hug at the end. Fucking guy, like
The guy's big.
I fell into him, bro.
You sank.
But yeah, he was laughing though. He was funny. He was funny. He's like, Darwin, you don't even have a camera. I was on the jet ski like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm like,
man.
on this little gaming phone, bro.
Just recording.
Yeah.
Did you edit the final vlog?
Yeah.
And you sent it back to him?
Yeah, I sent it to Landmark. And this is how, like, Snowball, and then Landmark, this is how I got my gigs with Landmark from that video.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like, it's just all word of mouth, really, bro.
100%. That's crazy. So the DJ recommended you knew a rapper, and then the rapper knew the DJ, and the DJ. Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, man?
Yeah, bro.
That's all it takes, hey?
Yeah.
There's not much competition in Darwin for you, though, is there? Like, not many people are doing this, I don't think.
No, not too. I've only named like 2 or 3, but they're good.
Who
but,
are they?
I think it's Hammy. I think Jesse's still here. I think he's doing weddings now, and Maddie, but
Yeah.
no one else really. But they've gone to like they're more like Hammy's more music videos, and Jesse's more went to weddings.
Yeah.
So no one really does like creative like gym stuff now.
Yeah.
And like I'm very broad with my stuff. I don't know if it's good or bad,
Yeah.
but I'm very broad. Like I do everything. Weddings
Everything.
to-
That's good.
Yeah.
Do people hit you up pretty frequently for videos?
Yeah. It's just random stuff like baby showers and stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the time I don't post this stuff just because I want to keep my stuff like cool creative stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I opened my studios account so I can post my weddings and stuff, but haven't yet. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You opened that a while ago, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, it's more of the I want to get to the corporate stuff now too. When I first started, I wanted to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, I don't want to touch the corporate stuff because it's gonna, lower my creativity. But now I want to because it's high paying.
What does the corporate stuff involve?
That's like you go into like government businesses and doing photo shoots for their events, stuff like that. Event photography, event videography is very good. Yeah.
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 You'd be amazed how much money the law firms and stuff have, eh?
I did a shoot for Legal Aid the other day. Yeah, they did
you?
like a yoga class. Yeah, it was like a talk session, then the yoga, a city.
Really?
Yeah.
Just random stuff, eh? When do you reckon you're going to start narrowing your horizons, like narrowing what services you offer? Are you at a stage now where you're kind of flooded with requests and gigs?
No, not flooded. I mean, if I didn't have my job, I could be way more like mellow, like chilled out.
Yeah.
And just do this day. But when I'm at my job now, after work, I have to smash it. But I'm not flooded. No, I wouldn't say I'm flooded. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe for someone it might be flooded, but I'm just like chilling.
Yeah.
Just going through it after work. It's just a daily thing for me now. When I first started though, yeah.
Flooded?
Yeah, because I wasn't used to it.
Yeah. How have you managed the workflow now? You've said now you come home.
Yeah.
Is that like a daily routine?
Yeah, legit. So I'll come home, I'll just walk left to my room, take my bag off, take my clothes off, chuck my like hoodie on, turn my computer on, turn my lights on, like all these lights and stuff. I like to work with my actual lights.
Really?
Yeah. Then I just chuck some music on, go get some food, water, and then just boom. Yeah, I have like a whole thing and candles on. I got diffuser.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
How's it been with the new house for workflow?
Oh, I'm just straight to it now.
Yep.
Yeah, like before it was like in my parents' house it was amazing. It was good, but I just have like babysitting sometimes, and then I do this, that. And it's fine, but when I get home, I just go straight to there, and it's just work. It's good, and then these mob are working too.
Really?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I go
that's a good
in
environment,
the
eh?
office. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
environment, and we have a whiteboard in our room. We write our goals. We write when are we going to accomplish them, and we all have our names. And then in the first bathroom, he's got his daily goal. Stana writes him one. He writes Stana one. I just go look at it. Yeah. It's pretty
Also,
cool.
you write your goals for each other, daily goals.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what do they involve?
It doesn't have to be anything like crazy. It might be smile at a stranger or something like that, or
Okay.
something small. Or it might be 1 hour of social media a day. For I write one for Stana. One for Stana's might want to be drink 3 liters of water, something like that.
Cool.
But then in that big office one, it's proper goals. Like we're hitting this much money. You want to hit this. Want to hit this, and then like just bigger goals that we actually work towards. We meet once a week, and then we have a monthly tracker as well. So it's good. But yeah.
Wow. Great. What are the big goals?
So like obviously second property stuff like that. That's like in the future. Certain retainers we want to obtain from companies. Say we want to set like a 10K, 20K retainer. My main ones are connections. I want to build my network rather than money, because I think that's more important, honestly. Network down south. So if I was to go down there, I can comfortably just go in and work. I don't have to like do cold calls and messaging people. Yeah. I can have a network. Oh, you need me at this gig. You need me at this gig, and it's getting more and more like it's more wide now.
Yep.
So it's in Brisbane now. I'm more in Sydney now. So it's good.
Really?
I want to grow that though.
Are you planning to move down there at some stage? Or are you planning to just do trips?
Trips. I want to do trips. Yeah. But eventually I reckon we'll move to Goldie or Brisbane.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where the money's at, eh?
Oh, I don't even know that. Yeah. Is it? For property?
Everywhere besides Darwin. No, I'm joking.
Everywhere besides Darwin.
We want to buy our second property in Gold Coast or Brizzy area and eventually just move there, I think.
Yeah.
But we don't know. It could be Sydney. Because he might start getting into the music videos, and Sydney's the hotspot for music videos.
Really?
But he might want to go to Queensland and pop off the music videos down there. So depends what we might change. We don't know. It's going to get out of Darwin eventually, though. Yeah.
Wow.
I do want to build a music scene here, though.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
I want to make it big.
Yeah. Well, you did that with Tanami? Is that his name?
Tamani, yeah.
Tamani.
Yeah, I'll do it with him, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be him, and then we'll see what happens if anyone else comes up. I know there's a few of the boys that are on the come up.
Yeah.
But it'll be Tamani. He's the main guy right now.
He's sick, man.
Yeah. He's got that kind of Sydney flow too.
Yeah. How'd you find him?
School. We're friends from school.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was actually like this tall when I was like at school with him. Now he's like pulling him.
Really?
Yeah, bro. He's huge.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we knew him from school, from middle school. We used to play rugby with him, and then I think randomly he just hit me up for a music video.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. And then we just connected. And well, the thing is, when we do music video, we don't just give it to them and leave. We kind of just help them market it. Like we want it to do good. If that makes sense. So we talk about how we can optimize your Instagram, how we can optimize this, do ads, stuff like that.
Sweet.
Mm.
That one got 67,000 views or something, didn't it?
I don't know how many.
I don't know either.
Who knows? Yeah. Money's worth.
Nah, it's good though.
Because there's heaps of singers in Sydney. Like, that's the scene. The singing scene down there is absolutely popping.
Yeah. Like as in like R&B or
R&B, pop.
do you know who Kenyon is?
Yeah.
Kenyon, yeah. I did a video from him when he came up.
Really?
Same thing. Phoebe, you know Phoebe Ware?
Yeah.
She recommended me to him.
Cool.
See what I mean? So it's networking.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I talk to him a fair bit every now and then, and like he's gonna come up to Darwin and do touring and stuff.
Okay.
So I think I'll do videos for him too. So that'd be good.
That's sick.
Yeah. But
How do you build your network? How would people go about building their network if they're trying to?
how would you go about doing it? I think just talk to everyone that engages with your stuff. Keep that connection. Don't be like, I'd say don't just like palm to the side and say, oh, thank you. That's it. Talk to them, like message them and stuff. Just message anyone. When I first started, I was like, oh, I don't want to message him because he might just leave me a scene. Nearly everyone I've messaged have replied back and said, oh, thank you. Legit, it could be like, love your videos, bro. They're very inspiring. And then they'll message you back. And now you got that connection.
Yeah.
So now if I need something from them, or if someone else asks me something I can do, I can recommend them.
Yeah.
And that's how that connection goes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And just doing that. And then the more people I talk to, the more people I can get recommended by, stuff like that. Yeah.
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 Are you actively like reaching out as well? Say on LinkedIn or Instagram or are you on
Nah, not really, honestly. It kind of just to other creative artists like videographers, I do like contact them a lot, just like to say, how did you do this or this, and then they'll hit me back saying, oh, how'd you do this? And so you learn off each other. Yeah. But not with any other people now, just mainly just creative artists and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And all right, so I want to talk about this. You have got a girlfriend at the moment. I think there's a stigma going around, especially in like the self-development space, hustling in your 20s space, that you shouldn't have a girlfriend. You should avoid it. You should, maximize your potential and then get into a relationship. How have you navigated like having a girlfriend and still kind of working as hard as you do in your 20s?
Yeah, there is a big stigma around that. And I thought the same thing before I got into a relationship. But I've seen it as the way I get burnt out and the way I'm just always on my mind. She keeps me grounded kind of thing. And she keeps me, do you need to do this? You need to rest a bit. But then she also pushes me. And some days I didn't want to do it, but she pushed me. So I actually honestly think it's really good if you have a good person though. There's always, you can get to the bad relationships that will pull you down. And I think that's why the stigma is being created from that. But if you find a good person that wants to grow as well and has their own life, then it's good. Not relying, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I think that's the main one.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's she been for you?
Very good, yeah.
Motivational?
Very motivational.
Yeah.
Kids pushing me. She works her ass off too. She's a nurse. Yep. So, yeah. I sometimes take inspiration if I'm tired and she's a nurse. I'm like, oh, fuck, just get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that the group that you've created around you, like Arjun, Steiner, your girlfriend, do you think that they've always been like that, or you guys have helped each other foster this drive, or you guys have got lucky that you all think the same way? Like, what do you think?
I think it's like Loki is lucky with Arjun especially. He's been on it more than me though. When I was in school, he told me to get up at 5 a.m. We started from school, and he kind of nurtured the initial like thing, and then we kind of just grew together. And then it kind of hit after school. We're like, fuck, we're this, that, and then it came to like, oh, the brothers should be this, should be that, and we're like, fuck yeah. So we just take it to the top, and we took Stana as well.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Stana's childhood like brother for you
he's
as
like a brother, yeah.
So you kind of said, let's go as well.
Yeah.
To him.
Yeah, and he's on board. He's already.
Like 2 years, like 2 solid years of just, bro, come. And then now he wakes us up and like gets up before us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And now we just started doing the ice bath as well. We've got an ice bath. So
yeah, bro, that's disgusting.
Went around this morning with the phone and record. Bro, it's your turn. Get up and jump in the ice bath. Recorded. My cousin jumped in, ice bath, went to his room. Get up. He got up, jumped in the ice bath. So it's like pushing each other. It's good, good like competition sort of thing like that.
Yeah.
Have you got the proper ice bath where it stays cool?
Nah, we got
No. Just like a tub.
Tub, yeah.
And you buy the ice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good though. It's cold, bro.
Still stays cold for like
Yeah.
2 days though.
Yeah.
And I popped my shoulder out yesterday, and then I went to the ice bath, and it's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, a fascinating thing my mate told me. He went on a 3-day fast
Wow.
and he had shoulder pain. Like he had like a year-long kind of shoulder injury. It was just a niggle. It was like an all-round, you just don't have movement. And he also had this knee pain. He went on this 3-day fast, and after the 3-day fast, they were both pretty much gone. Like he was showing me, he was like, look at how much movement I had, because before he didn't have any movement. And then he was like bending down, squatting with his knee. And it was unbelievable. The science behind fasting is that I think there's a certain period, like if you get to the 14, 15 hour period, your body starts getting panic, like, oh shit, we need food. And then it gets into a defensive state where it just starts fighting off the bad cells because it thinks that it needs to protect itself.
Oh.
And so, yeah, like after that 14, 15 hour period, it just starts fighting off all the bad cells. So fasting, for example, has been linked to curing cancer, like curing, joint pain, heaps of stuff.
Wow.
So that's been pretty cool.
That's actually cool.
Like ice bath, stuff like that, man. That's what I'm going to try and get into now.
Yeah, bro.
I do the ice bath now. It's
Do you?
torture, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
I was just starting to get straight in. I'm just,
Really?
Oh, bro.
Don't show the video, but
I'm showing the video on
I
the
was
podcast
screaming, bro.
far out yesterday, bro. He's sitting there.
that's
funny.
scary, bro. I don't like it.
The initial phase is so. I used to do it with cricket, and so my whole team used to go in together and stay for a certain amount of time. And you sort of program yourself like, I'm not going to be the bitch here. Like, I'm just going to get in, try and act hard. That's where I learned it from, I think. When I'm alone, though, I start screaming and shit because I don't have the people to hold me accountable.
I think that's actually true, actually. I think if people were watching, I'd get in straight away.
Yeah.
Because these guys will just make fun of me, so I just wouldn't get in.
Oh,
Yeah.
You got to move around while you're in there as well, because if you stay still, you create
It gets easier.
a little layer of
It
heat
does
around
get
your body. You
easier,
have to shake around. Me and Stan
Yeah.
this morning when we got off, I said, Stan, move. He said, no, to move. It's good though, bro. You feel amazing after.
Yeah.
Your body feels like $1,000,000 after you get out. But you have to do it before you work out, apparently. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, to increase your testosterone levels.
But also, it stops... if you do it after you work out, directly after, it stops your muscle growth or something like that, apparently. I watched
Okay,
it
is that
some-
right?
Yeah.
Probably because of the anti-inflammation
Yeah.
in the ice bath.
Yeah. You have to wait like 4 hours, apparently. Otherwise, you don't get the full benefits of going to the gym and stuff. So
Because I think you're trying to push proteins to your muscles because they're broken,
yeah.
and then your ice bath just stops that, so you don't need it. So then after, it just stays the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah, there was a study published like a long time ago, ice baths before and after exercise, and the ice baths before exercise recorded like a drastic increase in testosterone level and growth hormone, which was fascinating. And no one had realized it before then. Everyone was like, yeah, surely you have to do it. It's just like a recovery method. But these guys figured out that it was actually a pre-workout thing.
Basically, yeah.
To get
Wow.
to get you awake, get the endorphins going.
Wow.
Hell yeah, bro. I did.
Oh, you
this
feel
morning I
amazing
felt-
after.
Oh, this morning at the gym was the best workout after it, bro. Because it just makes you feel, wakes you up.
So you boys are waking up and getting in the ice bath.
I didn't do it this morning. They did. I was
Yeah.
a bit sleepy, but
Yeah.
they went in. I was like, fuck. But I went yesterday after the boxing. So tomorrow we're gonna do it properly. Jump in. How long were you in there for?
Only till 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Yeah.
I wanted to do 10 minutes, but I don't want the other fellow to look at me for 10 minutes. So I just do 3 minutes and I'll just let him jump in. But yeah, only 3 minutes at the moment. I can do longer, but I just want to give him a turn as well. Otherwise, I'm just sitting there for 10 minutes. 20 minutes is too long. I'm like, unless we buy another ice bath, then we can go at the same time. But for now, just 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to wake me up in the morning.
Yeah. I think it's massive. And then do you do pre-workout as well after that? Oh, so you still need pre-workout after
bro,
the
I'm
ice
an
bath?
addict, bro. Talk about me caffeine, bro.
I look forward to the. I don't know. Is it weird? I look forward to drinking it in the
Oh,
morning.
bro. Bro, I'm an addict, bro. He says he has a coffee. I have a Red Bull at midday, bro.
It's just good. I just love the
Yeah,
taste.
you get a little buzz in your ears, bro. You just
Like tape, bro. 18 coffees a day.
That's great.
bro, when we run out of pre-workout, bro, it's like a crisis, bro. Like, no. We have that vending machine at the gym at the moment, so we just been cranking that, bro. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's good though.
Nah, that's good. Just building the habit, man. Like, and the way you mentioned Steiner getting up and like now pushing you boys to do it. Same thing with my parents. I've taken them to the gym and they hated it at first, bro. Like getting up at 5:30 because we can't do it after work. There's just no time. So we said, okay, the only option we have is 5:30. And I never used to be a morning person either, but I have to get up before them. So for the first 2 weeks, I was getting up before them, like, come on, let's go. And then now it's just they wake me up before 5:30. And also the cool thing is I know that I can't miss a day because I don't want to break the chain. Like if I'm trying to twist the fabric of reality of like this constant stream of going, I can't miss a day because then it snowballs.
Yeah.
Like then they think if they're having a bad day, or if they want to sleep in, then they can miss a day as well. So I know that even if I'm sick or if I'm feeling shit, I've just got to go for them.
That's a good way to look at it, actually. Yeah. And
You don't want to twist the fabric of reality. You just want to keep it going.
Yeah, that's actually good for me to hear because I do sleep in sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good though because they'll walk in my room and tell me to get up. Sometimes, most of the time I do get up. Sometimes I won't. Like today then. But most of the time I'm up. And because they're pushing me, or I'll go into their room because I hear this guy's alarm going off 18 times in a row from the kitchen, bro.
I'll be sleeping. Oh, bro, sometimes I'm deaf when I'm freaking tired, but he wakes me up.
But it's good, bro. Just that's another thing I forgot to mention about the house. Is just having these boys around me. Yeah, it's just good, bro. Just pushing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick with the goals. What else do you boys do like that? Do you do habit trackers? Or not really? Is it just like the goals at the moment that you're doing?
Well, we're going to probably set it soon, but I just have it on my phone and just tick it up. I'll probably write it on our own mirrors in our own rooms.
Oh, is that what you mean?
Habits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
just ticking off our
like
gym
your
crossed
daily
off
habit.
today.
Oh yeah, we have it in our notes.
Yeah.
I think we have shared notes too.
Yeah.
What we need to do as well, to-do list for each other.
Yeah.
And we all can see it. So if someone's slacking, we're like, hey, brother, come on.
Send them
Hurry
emails.
up. Yeah.
I send them proper formal emails. Hey boys, hope you all well.
Yeah,
Do you see
I
it?
fucking hate it.
He hates it, bro.
That is quality.
No, yeah. That's good though.
Formal emails.
Yeah.
What do you say in them?
Oh, just taking the piss. It's
Take
just
the
a bit
piss.
like, oh, Naathan, we have this shoot coming up. I hope you're well, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Kind regards. These guys, shut the fuck up, bro.
So you boys have like built a business together almost. Like although you've got your separate things, Steiner's got the FPV, you've got the marketing, you've got the videography, you've kind of merged into one, right?
Yeah. So that's what's good is like all three of our businesses can merge. So say today he has a marketing client, he needs to do short form content. He doesn't have to go out and hire a videographer. I do it.
Yeah.
I can make a music video. He can market it. And then Steiner, you know.
And I can hold his equipment if he needs.
Exactly.
Drive him around like he's
My bitch.
assistant.
Yeah. You're the caddy.
Oh, he said my bitch when you didn't hear it.
That was good though. That's why I got started into FPV.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to learn it. Because it's actually a hard skill to have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. If you mess up, you lose $2,000. Poof, right? So I'm like, you need to do this. So went to JB Half, I bought it. I was like, you need to start this, do this. So I'm helping him with his
So
stuff.
you pushed him to start that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But at least he's doing it himself now. I tell you, like, I'll tell him buy a controller. Like, I push him still to buy stuff, but now he's just, since he got the program, he's in there practicing.
Really?
Yeah, he's doing good. It helps me too, so I don't have to learn another skill. You know what I mean? I can get him, I just say, hey, jump on the music video, chuck it on the invoice.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, yeah.
And you're hiring a videographer now, hey, for your short form?
Yeah, well, I'm talking with them.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go, then that's because like I can get out like 2-3 a week, and that's just not enough.
But you want to do every day, hey?
Yeah,
That's what I realized, bro. When I started posting my podcast reels, I had a bunch of reels lined up, and if you do it every day, Instagram rewards you, man. TikTok rewards you, and like I was getting 2,000-3,000 views, maybe like probably like 1,500 to 2,500 views on each reel, with only 150 followers, 200 followers at the time. I was amazed.
Wow, yeah.
It was just getting pushed to the algorithm every single day, and then I took a week off and I posted my most recent one and I only got like 200 views. But I expected that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the consistency is massive, man.
That's what. Yeah, you outdo all the work you just done if you went like a week straight. And I've done it before. I'm like, wow. And I hit like 1,000 followers. I was like, holy shit, from 800. I was like, boom. and then I took a week off, and I was like, fuck. It
just slows down.
Just slows down. Like it's still there, but like I want to smash it out because they help people. Like I get so many messages that this helped me, this inspired me, and I see people doing videos very similar to my videos now, and I love it. Like if it helps someone, I'm happy.
Really?
That's the whole reason I started my videography. Honestly,
yeah.
That's why it's called Dreaming a lot, because I wanted people to dream more, right? And I legit started it because I saw another videographer that did the same kind of reels. They did maybe like, oh, you should go out, have fun, but I wanted to do it like more like, if you're having this issue, you see the video, and hopefully it'll push you or resolve it for you. You need to stop procrastinating, or you need to stop like caring what people think about you, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big was that in terms of posting the reels? Like, stop not worrying about what people think about you. Because there is also an imposter syndrome tied to giving advice or like even posting a video.
Yeah. Yeah. Big imposter syndrome. I still kind of have it. Like, why should I give you advice when I know jack shit, right? But if it helps someone, then like it's good, you know? And it's good for me too. Like I get burnt out, and I made a video about how to not be burnt out. So I can like watch my video back and be like, oh, this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of relates to a lot of people. This is what I find it's good. And it's kind of crazy that it relates to a lot of people, but no one speaks about it as well. So all this burnt out stuff, no one talks about it. All this procrastination and stuff. It's very minor things, but if you can fix it, bro, and hopefully this helps them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. A big thing for me has been visualizing my audience in a room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is a good way to get over whatever you're feeling in terms of views. Because I think when all the videographers post or content creators post, they have a big spike initially. Like when you start your account, you're getting traction. Oh shit, this is cool. I've checked this out. You might get 1,000 clicks on this. The second post, all right, maybe similar 900, 950. And like the third post, the fourth post, the fifth post starts going down and down and down. You're like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And then you start getting demoralized, and that's when people stop. So a big thing for me is like just accepting the initial incline in views that I'm going to get when I start, and then also accepting the decline, but then saying, fuck, like even if I get 20 or 30 or 40 views, if those are the people in a room and I'm speaking to 30, 40 people, I'm buzzing about that.
Exactly.
Even yesterday, I went and watched Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah.
And this like cinema's packed, right? And I'm like, fuck, like my first podcast video got 400 views. Like that's more than this cinema could probably hold.
Wow.
And I was like, that is sick. And that's nothing compared to the grand scheme of things, bro. People out here getting,
Yeah,
Mr. Beast out here getting 150 million views.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and you know, regular content creators are getting 1 million views or 500,000 views. And who am I? A nuffy with 400, 230 views on a podcast.
Yeah, but that's when you can't compare, bro.
Yeah. It's just a perspective.
Like comparison's a thief of joy or something, I think they call it. And that's very true. And you look at these people like, oh, I've got so many. You just got to keep doing you, and then you'll be up like them. If you keep doing you, just don't stop. Don't get too like, oh shit, I can't be like them ever. But you'll be there in no time, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how quick it can happen, man.
Yeah. Yeah. One little reel can pop up. That's what's crazy about social media. But you just got to keep the audience there. You can all pop off, but like if you can't maintain that, like that level of value that you give, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to how much value you give.
Yeah.
If you're watching a video, the audience, what they want is value. If they don't have value, they'll scroll, right? So that's the main one. Yeah, value. That's all I can think of. Yeah.
A lot of creators, you see it. Like they get 1 million views on one of their Instagram reels, and a thing that I've been doing is, okay, this person's popped off. Let me go check their account. How many followers do they have? Because you see 1 million views or 1,500,000 views or 80,000 likes, and before what I used to think was, okay, this person has already got the following behind them, so that's why it's very easy for their reel to get so much traction. But now when I've been seeing a person pop off on TikTok or Instagram reels, I click on their account, and it most of the time is only like 15,000 followers or like 6,000 followers. And this reel has come from months of just posting every day. So you scroll down and all these reels are getting like 400 views, 500 views, like nothing.
Yeah.
And then that's all it takes to just get one, and you get 10,000 followers from it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. And then
crazy.
If you've got a service, you just start charging those people that are following you.
You just got to be ready.
Yeah.
If people aren't ready, like, oh shit, I don't have this ready. If you're ready and that happens, boom, you're there, straight there. You can just give that this. Yeah, I'll do this, and then people buy. Yeah, you should be ready. I think that's the main one.
Yeah.
Lots of people go viral with a video. It's just they're not ready, I think.
Well, that's the difference. Like if you go viral and you've only got 6 posts before that, then you don't know what else to post. And then if you post, you're not going to get the same amount of views. So then people get demoralized. Like, what am I doing wrong? I think it's way better to just build the foundation first and just keep grinding.
Yeah.
Like loving the process, man.
Oh yeah, that's all.
I
that's
love
what it's
that.
about.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is the time for me. Like just getting no views and just pumping them out.
That's amazing, bro. I mean, we're watching it today.
Really?
We're watching it today. We're just watching Abby's podcast, everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're watching his one. Guy swears way too much.
No, bro.
No, it's good though. You're doing very well, bro.
What's your goals for this, bro? Like, what's your 5-year goal?
I just want to keep going for literally that's funny you say that. I just want to keep going for 5 years, 10 years, see what I can do, and like just build my audience slow, man. Like I don't, I'm not too phased about a pop off TikTok reel or Instagram reel. Like I just want loyal followers that just enjoy my content.
Yeah.
And just like the progressive overload.
Yeah.
But I haven't really thought much about like my long term goals, man. I just
Like in goals in general. What about away from the podcast?
Yeah.
What's your
Like personal
life,
goals,
like
stuff like
personal
that.
life goals?
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Well, I want to start a company and I've been looking into a few options now and like I've been talking with my mum. So she's going to help me start one. So I'm going to start it and then she's just going to do like the accounting, like the back bits of it. So I definitely wanted to start a company before I was 30 and like I've been, wanting to do that for probably past a year now. And I'm going to, after talking with Abby, I want to buy a property as well in the next 5-6 years. And I think that's very doable, man. Listening to her, she just makes it look so easy.
Yeah. No, it's very doable.
That's the problem. People think it's really hard.
Nah,
This stuff isn't hard. I don't think it's hard. I think it's just keeping consistent.
It really depends, like how you are. Like, depends on your circumstances too, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we have very good circumstances.
100%.
3 of us.
Yeah.
I think Abby had the first home buyer and stuff, and her family's from that background.
Yeah.
So she has really good circumstances as well. Like that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're very doable for you as well, bro. 100%. Yeah.
You just gotta learn and then earn. And then boom, you got it.
What?
Yeah. That was on purpose, by the way.
Wisdom by Arjun.
Nah, bro, it's not. It's hard, bro. But if you just like do lots of research, because we had this goal since year?
Oh, bro, year 10 or some
Year
shit.
10 or
Yeah.
ages, bro. I'd been planning this for ages, looking at all the different research and different things, and then it just happens, bro. It's like we were saying, it was underwhelming when we got it, bro.
Yeah.
We moved in, but like it's so
on it for
weird.
so long,
We were
man.
expecting something like different.
Yeah.
Like it was just when we got in there, we just like, well, do we have beer now? Like, what do we do here? Like, we just started drinking, and then it's like, it's not like something that we're like, oh, when we get in there, it's just gonna explode with confetti everywhere, and it's just like, it's hard to explain, but
But it's good to see, like you were saying, you want to buy one. Like seeing people like Abby and Rihanna is another person that bought a property. It's just good how they're buying so young.
Yeah.
It's just good to see. I love it. And then like how we got one too. It's just like it's cool.
Yeah,
I
man.
think it's really cool and it's exciting, bro.
Dude. And it's so good, seeing young people do it. Like, and Abby copped a bit of hate for
Saw
my
that.
podcast that she did. You probably saw that. She messaged me about it. And like, there's people that will always try and like downplay your achievements. But, the hate that she was copying was, she's 20, but she's got these circumstances and she's living with her parents and she can afford, not buying food for her weekly and stuff. And I'm this and I'm, living out of home and I have to pay for a car. But it's like, you can accept that and you can take that criticism on. But also it's like assessing your own circumstances. Like it's not Abby's fault that she's living with her parents, that she decided to do it at 20,
Exactly.
at 21. So that's just what I told her. Like, don't try and compare yourself with others.
Exactly. And that's the same with us. We have a very good foundation. Our parents have us in their home teaching us all this stuff.
yeah.
It's the way you're brought up as well. And like if you have all these resources, why not use them,
Yeah.
Why do I have to start from, square one if I can? Like the whole reason my dad came from India to this country is to make a better life for us, right? It's like, or for his family. So why would I, why wouldn't I build from there?
Yeah.
So when he's older, he got me for my first car, like a Jimny. When he's older, I can buy him a Ferrari. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a launch pad, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he launch pad
Launch
us,
night.
and then our kids, we another launch pad. It should go. That's how it should go.
That's how I see
Yeah,
it too.
you shouldn't be like, oh, I'm doing it by myself. I'm gonna make it harder for myself on purpose. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you should use your resources. Like, it's good that if you can identify your assets that people don't know usually. Like, for example, this me, Naathan, Steiner. We're like, you know what? We looked at each other like, there's three of us here. Let's just pool our incomes and boom, let's buy a house together. Why would we do it on our own, sort of thing? And exactly what we did. We saw each other as valuable assets, and we used that to our advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're lucky that we all think the same as well. That's also luck. But we also have to realize that you have to have the ability to identify what's like, what resources you actually have. Some people will just have friends like this, but they'll just drink on the weekend, talk shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do nothing. They're just bringing each other down. Whereas we realized, like, we're talking. I think it was the first time we were in the car together, going to the gym, and we were talking. And I think you and me were just gonna buy it first.
Yeah, it was just gonna
We're
be
like, we'll buy a house. And then I'm like, yes. And I think Steiner said, like, Steiner, you wanna buy a house with us? Yeah.
Was
We
at
went
the
to the
gym.
gym, bro. We talked for like 1 hour at the gym, bro. We're like hyping up at the bubbler, bro. We just, bro, we'll do this.
It didn't
we'll
work
do that,
out.
Do that, bro. Then from there, we just said, set these goals of money, and then we just bang, it just come to fruition, sort of thing.
Yeah, man.
But that's because we're lucky as well that we have each other. We all have good background, and our parents raised us well, and we all think alike, sort of thing. And we don't fight. We barely fight.
No.
Like, it's very good. Not yet, at least. Or not properly fight. We fight, but
yeah.
not properly like falling out. We talk shit to each other and that. But
Yeah.
it's good though. Like, we're lucky, but you also have to.
Use the resources what you get.
Yeah.
That's what Abby did well.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what the haters. I don't really see the haters what they said, but
Yeah.
yeah, you can't please them all.
You can see it though, like, you know, a lot of people have dreams and ambitions and stuff, but if you like dissect their lives and look into it, you can see exactly what's holding them back. Like, for me, a big thing has been realizing that every time I go out to town, one Saturday night will be a year off my progress. Just looking at it like that. Like, it just kills you, man. Like, even you go out Saturday night, all right, you're out for Sunday, you're a bit destabilized on Monday, and then you feel like you want to do it again next Saturday, and then all of a sudden one Saturday turns into like 5 Saturdays in a row.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, I've just wasted 6 months realistically of planning, of working, of like the valuable weekends where I can actually grind outside of work.
Yeah, especially if you're working a full-time job. You are at the law course.
Nah, I used to. I've come back now from Melbourne, just picked up a casual job.
Yeah. But if you're working full-time every day, the weekends is all you got.
Yeah,
to
100%.
do everything you love.
Yeah.
Or like to practice and work or study, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, every now and then we go out. Maybe just for like I'm doing a video for a club, and then we just go out after.
Yeah.
But that's like celebrations, and that's why like we celebrate the small things as well. We love to do. But yeah, if you're going out every weekend, it's
Yeah.
You just gotta
Balance.
Because I think everyone has dreams, right? Like, everyone has ambitions about what they want to do, but there is a reason why only a small percentage of people actually go on to do it.
Yeah.
Which is cool to see.
Yeah. It's just I don't know.
I was talking about it today with my client. We were talking about happiness, and people chase happiness. People, when you're drunk, you're happy because I'm happy when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
But that's not long-lasting happiness, because after on the come down the next day, you probably have anxiety, you're hungover, you feel like shit. That's why you want to chase it the next weekend. But then I was talking with her, and if you just chase, you want to become proud of yourself. You're proud of yourself, by extension, you're happy as well. So if we do all the things that we say we're going to do, we're going to wake up before 4 a.m., we're going to get up, go ice bath, go to gym, go to work hard, save money, do this, do that. Everything we say, all the hard shit, then I'm proud of myself. When I go to bed at night, I'm proud of myself. I don't have any anxiety. I did everything I was going to say. I have nothing overdue. He's happy. He can spend time with his girlfriend. He's not feeling guilty. Oh, I need to help the boys. No, he's feeling. So then you feel happy by extension because you're proud of what you've done. Like, you know what I mean? Then you're actually happy. That lasts way longer than drinking, because the next day, he sees it to me all the time. I'll drink, and the next day I just feel like rubbish, because I feel so like a.
I got up at 6 p.m, bro.
Yeah, I feel like a bitch. I wasted my whole weekend just drinking.
Yeah.
And like, when you do things that are good for you, it might feel shit before you do it, but after, bro, you feel so way more happier than if you were just drinking and then last for like maybe till 4 a.m. and then you can sleep, wake up, and you just feel rubbish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think you can probably relate to this too. Like, just I guess yesterday, when I first moved in, I just like did this, look back, and just look at all my setup and my bed, my screens. I'm like, fuck, we did this, and I feel like you could do the same here. You know, your podcast room, and then maybe a couple of years down the track, it's like fucking full studio and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just sitting back and like you just realize like, bro, I'm really proud, and that happiness lasts for ages, bro.
Yeah.
And then like you said, your happiness is, it keeps going up through the process. Like you enjoy the process so much that you're just always happy, like oh, giggling at the computer kind of stuff. Yeah, I think
100%.
yeah, big one.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. Well,
Sorry, what are your thoughts? Is it close enough?
Yeah.
What are your
that's
thoughts?
good. No, I think people, you boys have nailed it. Like people go for short-term happiness. And I think there's a common misconception that happiness is the goal. And I think that's nowhere near the truth. Like happiness isn't the goal for short-term, for long-term. I don't think that's the goal. I think happiness it's like a raft on the ocean, bro. Like if there's a big wave, it's going to be knocked over all of a sudden. And you can't help it at all. So you can be happy, you can aim for happiness for 10, 20 years, you know, going to the beach, going on holiday, finding a girlfriend. And then as soon as your dad dies, your mum dies, like where's that gone? It's completely gone. And you've got no foundations after that to build from. So a thing for me has been looking to find meaning, like to find substance, to embrace the suck, embrace the discomfort. Like I don't like editing, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. I hate editing, but I enjoy it because I know that it sucks.
Yeah.
And this is what's going to build a foundation of like inner strength to then, you know, when I can actually enjoy the happy moments.
Yeah,
100%.
that's good, bro.
That's what I said to you. What did I say to you before sparring yesterday? When you were watching the coach spar.
Oh yeah.
And I said to him, what did I say to you? I said to him, this is where.
Oh yeah, this is what put us. Like, this is where we
What
go
separates
from.
us.
An average boxer to a. What'd you say?
This is what separates us from average person to not average. Because we're looking at our coach. He's fucking 110 kilograms.
Being the shit
He's
out of
6'4", bro. He's fucking a weapon. He's had like 26 fights. Yeah. Me and him are sitting there like, what the fuck? We're sitting there watching him, and then I look at Naathan like, bro, this is gonna make us different, bro.
Get in there.
He jumped in there, bro, and he fucking did good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now when he jumped in there, most people wouldn't even jump in there. So this is what, like, how you're saying embrace the sucks. Exactly what he did.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. That's good. How you put it like that.
I like happiness will come, man. Happiness will come with the achievements, but I don't think that's something that I look for, that I seek. You know, happiness comes from, all right, let me take a break from work and go on a holiday to Bali for a week. But like then also accepting that that's only going to last for 1 week and then I'm back into the grind.
Yeah, you got to find happiness in what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, otherwise these little 1 week trips out of a 52-week year ain't gonna do much for you.
Nah.
You gotta find, you gotta make like you're happy to go home and work. Like you're happy. I could probably say this. You're happy to do podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
You love it. That's what people gotta find, bro. And if they're happy with their job, they're happy with their job. I don't like.
Yeah. No,
doesn't affect me.
hundreds of people are happy
Amazing,
with their job.
yeah. I wish I was happy with my job, but like it is. It's fun. My IT job's good. It's good to get on my mind off videos, and I'm doing IT now. It's very logical. It's very critical thinking, and I'm back to videos. But I love both, honestly. Yeah, it's a good mix. Yeah.
How much do you boys think that you being migrants? Well, maybe you were born here.
I was born here. Yeah, born here. Both
Arjun?
Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I always see this from parents who are migrants or kids who are migrants. Like they have a different work ethic or they have a different why to most other people. Do you think that's affected you? Your dad
I'll be
moving
honest,
from India?
Yeah, I'll be honest. Oh, my dad, my mum. The stories my dad tells are just like he got here and he was working like. So I think my grandpa saved up all the money he could, gave it all to my dad to come here. All the money, he said, don't come back because if you come back, you're a failure. You're a failure. I think it was like that.
Yeah.
So my dad's like, oh fuck. So he went to Brisbane, I think it was first, I believe, and he was studying, but then he was also doing. At the morning, he got up and I think he did cleaning at like warehouses or like shopping centers, and then he went to taxi driving or bus driving, and then in the afternoon he did chef. He was a chef, and then I'll cook, and then he got fed from that, and then he slept in the restaurant.
Uni as well.
And then uni.
And he has to pay for his own as he goes, not hex.
Say that again.
He has to pay for his uni as he goes because it's not hex.
Yeah. So if he's working 4 jobs doing uni, and just like can't speak English first of all, he came here saying like a cappuccino for cappuccino. Can I get a cappuccino? this guy. I was like, whoa. So when I'm freaking I'm tired. Oh, I'm like, stop being a bitch. Get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if my dad had to go through that, my mom had to go through that. I'm like, fuck. And I think that's what comes back to seeing and you don't realize it until you're adult.
Yeah.
I'd say when I was a kid, I was like, now I'm like, fuck. I see it.
Yeah.
It's like sacrifices. Yeah.
Yeah. Same story with me, man. My mum
yeah.
and dad came like, when they were like 35.
Mm.
And then they had all the qualifications in India, like as everyone does, but doesn't mean anything here. So you're starting from square one just to build a foundation for your kid.
Yeah.
So they're doing cleaning jobs, like dad's working at Domino's. Like for years and years, we lived in this 1-bedroom apartment, like shitty apartment. And yeah, just like seeing the progression. And now all I think about is just giving back. Like now my why is just buying them a house. Like I couldn't give a shit about me living in a mansion or... I think that's a strong why.
It's a
So I
very
see it,
strong
and I see it so much in migrants.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said before, I want my dad to open the garage and then see it after a marriage. Oh, like it's very car.
But how could you not as well?
Yeah, like
How could you not? They put so much work in. How could you just be average?
yeah,
You have to do something. Like you have to,
can't just like
Yeah.
laze around.
Yeah.
And I was pretty lazy in high school. That's when I realized when I turned to an adult, I was like, fuck, I need to get my shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see how we have the same views. It's cool. Were you born in?
Yeah, I was born in
Yeah.
India.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
When did you move?
4, when I was 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Paji.
Oh. Baji.
Yeah, Baji. Yeah. You boys have got the Om tattoos.
Yeah.
How come you got those? What's
My dad has it as well.
Dad has it.
So all
Really?
matching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that? Are you boys Hindu?
Oh
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, but loose Hindus.
Yeah, my dad's Hindu, and then we're Hindu as well.
Yeah. I think it was he got it in India or Bali, and then we loved it, and I was like, we should all get it because it's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And it has like a cool meaning. Like
We all have matching, so
Oh,
our little
matching.
brother will get one as well.
yeah, it's gonna be like a thing.
baby
Really?
brother, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick. On the arm?
Yeah,
Same
we'll
exact
get the
place,
arm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's got more like blocky. Mine's more like
Curvy.
like paintbrush.
Yep.
And more artist.
His dad's one's got a bit colourful.
My dad's like it's like a Mandela. Mandela.
And no, it's just he's gonna get that, but it's
Yeah.
just colourful.
Colourful.
And lots more hair there as well.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's sick. When I go back to India, I'm going back in November, August,
Oh, nice.
September. I don't know, but I'm gonna get like the Indian version of a baptism. I don't know if you boys know what that is.
No, what do
No.
we have to
Oh,
do?
is this the one where they go in? No, that's
What is it?
Say it?
Is it the Sikh? No, it's not Sikhs. Where they go into the Golden Temple River.
Nah, it's not
No?
the Sikh. Nah. It's a Hindu version. I don't know what you do. You just like follow whatever the guy's doing, and then he kind of tells you what to do. Like you touch this, you put this and this, and then there's a big ceremony around it.
Nah, I'm thinking of a prayer. When I went to India this year, January.
Yeah.
We did like something where you throw like stuff in the fire, and it's to get away with the demons and stuff. Is that no?
Yeah, that's a thing. There's heaps of like
Yeah.
traditions like that, man.
I went for 2 hours or something, bro.
Yeah,
You have to grab it with like these fingers. Can't do this one because it's dirty. I don't know why. Apparently this finger's dirty. So
You can pick your nose with that one.
you have to grab like the fennel seeds, bro, and chuck it in the fire. And like this. It's like 2 hours there. And it's like, and then coconut, you smash a coconut. Is that similar?
Yeah, well, I don't. This is different, but yeah, there's heaps of them like that, bro.
Where did
There's-
you go, bro? Where did you go?
Are you sure you went to India or what? No, there's heaps. There's like chucking flowers on like the
nice.
statues of the gods. There's heaps of stuff.
Oh,
like that.
okay. So that's cool stuff.
Yeah. Why didn't you take Arjun with you in India?
He went to Canada.
Oh,
He was like,
I just started this business. I wanted to focus
Yeah.
on this as well.
he just got back from Canada when we
I just got back, from Canada after like a couple months, and then I just wanted to do the business, so I just stayed here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still standard though.
How was India?
It was good, bro. On the as you know, probably on the go.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't. It's not a place you go like the holiday. It's like always on the go.
Yeah.
And then you get sick because of the pollution. I loved it though. Stan, I loved it. Big culture shock from him. He actually held up pretty well though. In a car for like 2 days. I think we calculated we were in the car for like 2 days. So like 48 hours. But I loved it, bro. I went back there. I've been there twice so far. From
Yeah.
being a kid, from being now, you can see, and that's the big eye opener when I went there. Is also seeing everyone, all your cousins and stuff, sleeping on the ground, stuff like that, and like it's a big eye opener when you're there. And you get back, you're like, fuck, I need to go work mode. And then when I got back, I was just on. I was like, I can't, Yeah, it was very sad when I was there as well, just to see everyone, my family members. Also, just cooks and cleaners and stuff just coming in and hearing their stories, bro. I was like, fuck, I can't just laze around.
It goes back to your hater question as well. Like, how could you hate? Like, how could you complain about your life in Australia when if you go to a country like that? Look at them. You know what I mean? They have to go under a lamp, under a light in the street because they don't have lights in their house to study at school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't even have food, warm water.
Yeah.
The water's dirty. Like, and people here complain about like other people here. Like, you should be grateful for where you are. We are lucky that we're even born here. You know what I mean? If you look at it like that.
So lucky, bro.
Yeah, man. In Syria, someone's family just got bombed, and he's the only child now.
Yeah.
You know, we're complaining about like dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like, you know, realistically, like we're so lucky here.
Yeah,
Like-
bro. I remember we had the lady that cleaned my grandma's place, and she came in and she was working like, I think she did construction, cleaning, and cooking, and her son would come help, and he was around 16 years old, but he looked 25 because of the hard life he had, and he was construction as well. I remember he messaged me on Instagram, like, please give me a job in Australia, please this, and it's just so sad. I'm like, I can't do anything really because you can't come over here.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. If you've just seen that and just it's just so sad. But I'm like,
That's one of our goals.
Yeah,
Just help when we're in a better position.
help all our family in
To
India.
help in charities and that sort of thing.
Yeah, just helping individuals. Like, that's what you should do if you have that much money. You should
Yeah.
help, right? So we want to take care of our family first, all our close networking as well, and then just charity as well. Yeah,
Yeah. That's sick, man.
because then you get fulfillment out of it as well.
Yeah, of course.
like helping people.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good that you've done something good for someone. you know? Yeah.
They will take it. They'll love like that kite video you put on your story. Oh, on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Bro, how good was that?
You liked it?
Oh, hell yeah! Did you see the kite video? He gave a kite to this little
Oh yeah, I
kid.
saw it on the beach.
Yeah.
That was nice, bro. Yeah, that was so nice.
See the difference? He gave a kite to a kid here who was, what the fuck is this? And
Yeah,
he just dropped it, you know what I mean?
He'll just start swearing or
Yeah.
whatever.
I want my iPad back. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, 100%.
Massive difference, bro.
Oh, man. Like, that kid would have been happy for the next week, man.
Yeah, bro.
He's probably still using the kite.
Probably remembers what you look like, everything is still, bro.
Yeah. It's insane, man. He was so happy.
Yeah.
And all the Balinese people. Like, when we were trying to buy a kite, right? That day, we were trying to buy a kite. We already had a kite, but we wanted another one. So we went around the stall. And, we were asking for kites and stuff. And people were directing us, oh, this stall's got a kite. This stall's got a kite. And we went to the stall. It was the only people that kind of had kites. But they didn't actually. Like, they had a kite, but it was their kid's kite. And so they're like, yeah, we only got one. It's this one. And you could see the kid was, like, in the corner, like, pretty sad about it. And they're like, oh, you know, it's this much money. And we said, oh, okay. And then we, like, made a plan, like, quick plan, like, all right, we'll take the kite now. We'll use it for, like, 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll give them money as well. Mm-hmm. And so, like, the kid, we, like, took the kite. It was pretty sad. Like, the kid was like, fuck, no. Yeah. But also to see the parents have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, the parents can't keep their kids' happiness or, you know, fulfillment in mind. They need the money.
Yeah.
So we gave them the money, took the kite for like half an hour, and then we went to see the reaction when we get back. Here you go, gave them the kite back, and then gave them a bit of money, the family. Because you're willing to help us.
Yeah.
And you, like, just for, you know, $4 or $5, here, have this back. So, like, those little experiences, bro, seeing that, you realise how lucky you are for sure, man.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. Fuck.
I think travelling's important as well. Yeah.
Just to see, and especially if you go to developing countries, I think it's very important. Like, we want to go to Greece. I don't know if that's developing, but we want to go, like, America and stuff, right? But I think it's also good to travel through these countries, like, go through Africa, go through Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mate went through Africa. Did you guys listen to that?
Was it that fella that he just packed up and went?
He was running.
It was fucking, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, I don't know how he's not dead, to be honest.
It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
And and then he had that, like, gem video of him saying, like, how lucky he is now and, like, that real, like, that hits, man.
Oh, bro, 100.
Yeah, and you got to have the story, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How important is it having a story for you like that?
Like, what do you mean?
Like your dad coming over and working whatever jobs he had to, and
I think it's so important, honestly. And I realize it when I'm like I've turned 18. Like, it's weird. It just hit me out of high school. I'm just like, fuck. It's so important, bro. Just you have a like you said, the why, and like why you want to give back to them now as well. and why you want to help others as well, like your whole family and charity. That's why I want to do charity. It's because we see this and we saw it, and I was like, fuck, we need to help. Yeah, and that's I don't know if that's
There's so many more capable people over in other countries, but they just don't have the opportunities to show their potential or their worth because they just don't have the opportunities, which is like so sad. So like one of our goals is when we get more wealthy or richer is to open our own charity and sort of give opportunities to these people, give them some funding, some resources, because people are so like Asian country, like those poorer countries in Africa and that's like majority of the population of the world is like in those countries, but we are so tunnel visioned in our own country thinking that this is the reality of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not. You know what I mean? It's if you go to all these other countries, it's so sad to see, like they don't even have rubbish bins. I go to India, they say, where do you put the rubbish? Oh, on the floor there.
Yeah.
Like it's fucked.
You you can go walk down the street, go to a park, and then walk down another street, go to another park. Like you can't do that over there. Like it's just crazy.
No.
I remember one story in India. I was like 11 years old at the time. We were going to this park. It was like an amusement park kind of thing. And this guy was pouring his water out into this bubbler. I don't know why, but he just had this little bottle and he was pouring his water out. And this other guy came up behind him and like kind of like hit him on the back and said, why are you wasting water? Like, what the hell are you doing? And that was like, wow. We don't even give that a second thought here.
Yeah, you just wash the dishes.
Shower for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Hospitals, bro.
Yeah.
There was a thing on like Joe Rogan's podcast with that kid who got bitten by a crocodile. They're in like the deep jungle. This kid got attacked by a crocodile. He escaped and his leg was all fucked up. And the parents are already mourning his death because how he's going to survive. But it's lucky that the camera crew there had a speedboat, took him to the hospital. But if they weren't there and he got attacked, even if he survived, if it was in Australia, for example, he would have gone to the hospital, full recovery. But because he's in that circumstance, he got bitten on the leg and they were just going to watch him die sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like little things like that, bro. So we're so privileged here. And I feel like you just have to be grateful for everything.
Mm.
Where do you boys see yourself in 10 years? Do you see yourself with like a financial goal? Do you think you boys will be millionaires?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's good to look at it like that, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we will.
Yeah.
I reckon we'll have everything in place and systems in place to enjoy life as well. Because like we say we're business owners now, but we're not, like really. We're still the employee. We're like the only employee of our business. So technically I can own myself. So I'm a business owner, but I'm owning you know what I mean?
I said to him yesterday.
Yeah.
I said, like, you work for yourself, bro.
We're contractors, right? For ourselves,
yeah.
right? So once we get our systems in place and we don't have to do too much of the stuff, we just do directing or something, you know? I reckon that's in the next 10 years, that'll be it. And then we can start, and that's how we want to make it. We want to like build it to ourselves, look after our family, and then move to out charities. That's how we want to do it.
Cool.
And that could take 20 years, but 10 years, I reckon.
It's not long in the grand scheme of things though, is it?
No.
Yeah. No, it's not long. And I don't even think about money necessarily, like millionaire is good and all, but I think we'll both be very capable. We'll have lots of connections, knowledge, you know what I mean? Like you could come to us with a problem. This is in 10 years time, hopefully. Like we want to be able to just be problem solvers. You know what I mean? Not money also helps with that a lot, but you can have $10 million and know no one and you're just useless. You know what I mean?
Networking is more important, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%.
Way more important.
Yeah. Like you might say to me in 10 years, I want Lady Gaga. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I know him, he knows him, and he knows Lady Gaga. Yeah. So Naathan, hit him up. Naathan, boom, 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 boom. Lady Gaga's on your podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't pay Lady Gaga to be on your podcast.
100%.
You know what I mean? Money can't get you everything. So 10 years time, like you were saying, connection, networking, which is really sort of what we're going for.
Yeah.
And then they help you out in the future. That's a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
So the more people you know, the more people you can recommend. Or say, like, if you look at it in like your podcast, the more people we can get on the podcast, but they can also recommend us to all the people they know. If that makes sense. So Lady Gaga could, Katy Perry.
Yeah, Katy Perry. Oh, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. Katy Perry goes, Lady Gaga. I need a music video too. And then Lady Gaga goes, didn't you have that videographer on your podcast? Oh, yeah, hit him up. Boom, he's doing the videographer of Katy Perry now.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how it gets easier as you go? Like, I think also that's a misconception. It gets harder. But for me, it's getting easier as I keep doing them. Like, before I'm looking on researching, all right, what podcast guest can I get? I'm writing down like a bunch of questions, like I'm preparing a whole script for a pitch. And now it's just like, this person comes to me and says, you should get him on, I'll reach out to him for you.
Mm.
So now I'm like, not even doing the grunt of the work, which is finding the guests. Like, people are coming to me, oh, sick podcast, bro, I've got someone for you. I'm so grateful for that. Like, the more you go, the easier it almost gets.
Yeah, but that's exactly what you just said. That's why when you ask me if do I do outreach, I don't. They ask me.
They come to you,
'Cause people recommend. That's
Yeah.
the main one, and that's what's going to happen in podcasts. People can start asking you probably maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I go on,
Testament
can I
to
go
your
on?
character as well.
Yeah, they want to
If
be in
you're-
there.
Yeah, like you as well.
Yeah.
You guys are good. If they like you, of course they're gonna recommend you. You know what I mean? So like, if you just keep doing what you're doing, and he's just doing what he's doing, people are just gonna keep spreading good things about you, and then people will come to you, sort of thing. Law of attraction. But if you're just a dickhead to everyone,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that comes with reputation.
Yeah,
you got to uphold that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you got to keep it. Yeah, as soon as it goes, you're done.
Yeah.
Or your networks don't like you, they don't want to associate with you. You need to uphold that as high as you can. Yeah.
What advice are you giving to young videographers out there?
Just start, but also post everything that you do. Make a portfolio. A lot of videographers, and I can say this as well because I did this when I first started. I didn't want to post because I didn't know what people would think about me, and just keep posting. But if you keep doing videos, you're gonna get better. If you probably know when you're editing, you're gonna get better. You're getting better, right? If you keep doing it, I see it. I'm getting better. It was when I learned something. Like I'm learning 3D now. If I start it, I know I'm just gonna be better if I keep doing it every day. It's like you can't not get better. You know what I mean? So yeah, just keep grinding. Keep getting out there. Just reach out to anyone. Just be like, hey, reach out to other creative people, and they'll get you gigs. Yeah, bro, just start because we need more creatives in this space in Darwin as well, especially. Yeah,
I saw this thing where the guy said the people in the creative industry who flourish and like who constantly get better are the ones who are open to making themselves look like fools. And then he posted a video about Jack Harlow back in the day. There's this video of Jack Harlow in like his school locker, and he's got these glasses on, like this curly hair, like filming this music video.
I saw that. Yeah.
And now he's doing videos with Drake. But it's because he was willing to post that and look like an idiot and just be judged with like this really poor quality video. Now he's constantly getting better.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think that their first video, that their first 10 videos have to be the best of their ability. Nah, bro. Just hit post.
Yeah,
Just hit post.
100%.
Yeah.
and the worst you can get is some criticism, and you just learn of it.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. Just like, yep, I need to do this better. Maybe you do need to do something better, but just post it, and then at least you know that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you keep keeping it to yourself, and then eventually you're so good, you post it, and you just get criticism, and you're like, oh fuck, I don't know how to handle this. I'm so good, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just need to post it out there and get others people think about you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a testament to your character as well. If it's really bad, then you got to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say don't change for anyone, but if it's a big thing, then character development.
Yeah.
you need
Get
to.
rid of the ego sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just be humble. Like, just come down to the ground and just accept all the criticism at you, and just use it.
Yeah.
Just turn it back around. Really.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Yeah.
Boys, thanks very much.
All right, thanks for having me.